You know, people often complain about how they can't because. I can't do this because, I can't do that because. It's horseshit. There are times I will have a conversation and say, well, I can't do this yet because something else has to happen first. You know, you can say things like, I'm not able to drive my kid to school if I don't have a car. Things like that. You need to get a car. But this is different. This is, I could never X, Y, and Z because. So if you guys have been following, you know that our house burnt down a couple years ago. So you go down to nothing. And I come from a Mennonite background. My mom and dad weren't really, but my dad's family was. And so grandparents and extended family. And even my mom still grew up with a family that every Sunday went to like an aunt's house, and they all had, you know, Sunday meal after church, and Sundays were family time and together. And anyway, we collected things, we baked, we bought pans, you know, we had canning supplies. In a matter of hours, all that's gone. And I mean, gone. Like, gone. So just for a little experiment, think for a second. Ladies, I say bathroom. Men, I say garage. Sit down with a piece of paper and a pen and write down every single last thing that's in your bathroom. Everything. Write down everything that's in your garage. Write down everything that's in your teenage boy son's room. It's tough. And that's what you have to do to claim insurance on anything. And our insurance was from when we bought the house 12 years ago. And trust me, it didn't keep up with inflation. So this is what we do. I'm all about do what we got to do. And some people will say, you're doing it the hard way. That's all we got. We do have a chainsaw that I think they have to get a new bar for it. I don't run the chainsaw anyway. If you've met me, you know that they don't give me knives because knives are a bad idea. I don't know if it's I try to do too many things at once or what the deal is, but I tend to cut myself. So here, we can see it. We're using a good old-fashioned axe, which is an amazing full body workout. And I love, I have pictures somewhere that I'll see if I can throw up in here of, I think I do, of when I cut down a huge tree in our backyard with an axe. It was probably at least 8 or 10 years ago. And what happened was, it was a, we call it the spiky death ball tree. What are they? It's a nut. Chestnut. It's a chestnut tree. And they drop these golf ball sized balls, but they have spikes all over them. And I just thought, you know, somebody's going to get that in their foot. I don't want this tree here anymore. So I cut it down. So that's what we're doing. Water breaks. We're chopping trees down with axes. This one over here is, let's see if I can, this one right here is, he almost has it down. There's one like leaning across, kind of behind the trailer right here. This one right here. We're getting the axe and we're chopping it down because this is how you eat an elephant. And this is our elephant. We have to move over here, and we've got the septic installed. We've got the well installed. We don't have a well pump yet, and we can't get electricity here until we clear this. So we're doing what we have to do. We're coming over here on a Saturday when most people would be wanting to be in front of the TV. Well, we have a TV, but we don't have cable. We have whatever channels our antenna will get, which is like the Mystery Channel or something. And we're working hard, and we're doing what we have to do in order to get what we want. It's not fun. And they already have scratches and are bleeding. And this one here has decided that he wanted to step on a honey locust spike, and it went through the side of his boot and into his foot. And he pulled it out, and he's like, not a big deal. And then he was like, it still hurts. So he took his boot off to check, and there was still a piece in there. So our running joke is, we're bleeding, so we get to quit. And Mom's running joke is, no, it's not how it works. So push forward, do something, step forward, figure out how to make your dreams happen. We're out here hustling. I typically don't go to bed until 10 or 11 because we're hustling, because we're working on the computer, because we're uploading things, because we're working. And I know that's not forever, but that's for us to get our dream, to make it over here, to live here by next Christmas.